Here we go again. Here we go again. So, you guys must have known of the YouTuber called EDP445. And he has had a roller coaster past couple of years. His ascension to, you know, YouTube fame was the fact that he was a commentator.
Motherfucker up 17 to nothing, nigga, and the nigga just let the motherfuckers march back. Jim Schwartz ain't sending no motherfucking pressure.
Sports commentator specifically on American sports, and his passion, his fervent ideas for how the play should be is what caught people's attention. Other than the fact the guy's a funny looking guy, he just looks quite interesting, and the fact that, you know, if he stepped on any scale, he'll probably break them. The fact is, that was his ascent, and then it all came to a head when this happened.
Yeah, that's cool. You can just sit right here on this curb right here.
Okay, cool.
We have you talking to Sophie, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay. Sophie is how old? Before, and again, I have it right here. I know the answer, but I just need you to tell me the answer. How old is she?
13.
13, okay. Right. And before we get into the messages, there was sexual content involved, yes or no?
Right.
And you sent.
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, you know, this guy is apparently a pedophile. He's not even a, because there's a pedophile, someone who has sex with kids. I'm not trying to downplay that. That's disgusting and abhorrent. But he's not only that, he's got more to his resume. He also is a groomer, you know, on the side, and he's also a selector of certain children who will be susceptible to this. You know, the guy has a lot of qualifications. It's ridiculous. And as bad as it was for him to be found by this supposed vigilante, YouTuber vigilante, it's entrapment. So according to what we know, the authorities couldn't use that as any real evidence or any real type of as a reason to arrest him, because you can't hire some 13-year-old kid and get them to speak to a suspected and then film the whole thing and then go, because it just seems like it was conjured up, or it was created because that's what you wanted, that was your desired outcome. But you know, even if you spoke to me or any of you guys, I doubt you would speak back to a younger, right? It doesn't matter, but still, it's entrapment. So things even get a little bit juicy now. So EDP has lost everything. He's been banned off YouTube, trying to get a new account, been banned again, you know, on multiple social medias. And I think that's so weird, the authorities still haven't arrested the poor chap. So he's been banned off that, and then finally another case comes through, and this wasn't entrapment. This was a girl called Kayla, as you can see, and she was detailing the experiences she had with EDP. I don't know where this guy finds these girls.
He sent me nudes several times. He sent me videos of him nutting. He even suggested of being on call with me and me seeing him nut. He had a fantasy of taking my virginity because yes, I am a virgin, okay? He had a fetish of being with a quote, young emo girl like me, which by the way, I'm not even emo. Like, I don't consider myself emo. This is just what this guy considered me. Not sure how he found me. I was on Jadion's Discord.
He was speaking to a girl called Kayla, and she was talking about what he would do. This guy, this is the same guy who, in the first scenario, sent not dick pics, but shit pics. So, in the bowl, feces, toilet, he sent that to a...
Dropped a mean ass shit. And then send an audio message. Do I have to go to the other ones? In order to... He sent a picture of his shit?
And the girl was detailing the fact that he was sending things of him nutting, you know. He even asked her, can I give you a call? So, as I'm nutting, you can see what I'm about. Oh, this guy has no boundaries, you know. There's no boundary. This guy is a perpetual line stepper.
You know, he would step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper.
He will always cross the line, EDP. You know, I guess that's why we loved him when he made his commentary, because you would just say anything. But, jeez, this guy really is the real deal. He doesn't stop.
I know for a fact he has pictures of not me, but other victims saved on his phone. And these are like explicit pictures of minors that are on his phone.
So she talks all about this, and to find out, we have a YouTuber called Gideon, right? Who was found with an actual video of him dressed up in a funny character. And people thought that was him entrapping him again. No, that wasn't the case. Poor EDP, you know, I'm saying poor EDP because no one should necessarily have kidney disease or liver, because he's on dialysis. So as he was going to dialysis, Gideon then ends up intersecting him on his way to dialysis appointment, and that's what we're seeing going on the story. So Gideon, we're here thinking, oh, this happened recently. EDP is back at it again. No, EDP never stopped. He was still at it even after the first debacle. So what happened was that this was happening months ago, and the reason why Gideon didn't release it was because the fact was they wanted some type of legislation processes to come about. So he said he was going to sit on it for a year. The girl, however, was agreeing. They were Gideon, you know, spoke to the girl. They were speaking back and forth, and then out of nowhere, she releases it. All of this. And then he goes, okay, since you released it and you're the victim, I might as well too. Apparently she got the green light from the authorities. But I've never heard that before. Or the authorities giving you a green light before the alleged perpetrator has stepped foot in the courtroom. You know, because it feels like people are getting judged in the public courtroom before they actually get to the court. You know, public perception is the judge and executioner, apparently. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that EDP is not guilty or anything. I'm just saying that it's just interesting how, in this age of the internet and YouTube, it feels like people might bend the rules just to get some online presence. I'm not hating on Kayla, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that it's just interesting. It's a very sensitive case. And I think it would be better for her to have held that information, you know, till the trial date. But hey, you know, EDP has no chill. EDP has no boundaries. This guy was literally born, and he belongs to the streets.